Hello everyone, I am the SBB and I welcome you back to the world of NieR. In the last episode, the story episode that is, we fought Weapon 6, and Emil learned that he was Weapon 7 designed to control Weapon 6, and in thus fused with Weapon 6 to control his deadly powers, but in return, he became a skeletal boy, pretty much never to be loved again. We've ruined Emil's life, and we used that so that we could free Kaine from a petrification. And in doing so, the villagers have become afraid of them, and have thrown them out of the village. NieR has taken a strained relationship with Popola and Popola now, and with that, their friendship is in strains. But NieR can't stay in good conscience without being able to speak to them, so the current objective is to make up with them. Fortunately, Popola is right over here, so let's get right into that.
Hey.
Hey. Hi. I kinda thought you'd never talk to us again. This is bigger than you or Popola. It's about the whole damn village. I know, but regardless, you should go talk to Popola. I think she wanted to discuss the Shadow Lord with you. I can do that. Oh, and also... Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. I kinda flew off the handle. No, you didn't, and besides, it was our fault in the first place. Let Emil and Kaine know that we're sorry, alright? I'll do that. And so, our bond... No, I don't care about the next card. This isn't Persona. With that out of the way, NieR goes to talk to Popola. Nothing really seems to be going right. NieR can barely hold a friendship. He's lost his daughter, and everyone around him is being changed for the worse. Can't get much worse than this, can it? But Popola has some information on the Shadow Lord. Sounds like a really relevant plot MacGuffin that we should probably check into. Popola? Oh, hello. Look, I want to apologize for yesterday. Stop! Don't you dare! You had every right to be upset. I understand why you did what you did. Even if I don't agree. You're just trying to protect the villagers. It's not your fault. Well, I still feel terrible, just so you know. Ahem. I believe there was something you wished to discuss with us. Oh, right, yes, about that. You know about the lost shrine, right? The temple where I was first discovered. That's it, and it seems the Shadow Lord's lair is connected to it somehow. Oh ho! It was right under our pages the whole time! But the entrance is sealed off, and the bridge that led us there. So take a boat. A boat? I don't know what that is. Can you explain? So you're saying this wood can float on water? Yes. The trade waterway's been repaired. We've been using it a lot recently. With all the shades running around, it's safer than trying to cross the plains. There's a landing point near the path to the Lost Shrine's back entrance. I let the ferryman know about you. He'll take you wherever you need to go without charge. That should make it easier for you to move from town to town. Thanks, Popola. I feel like you've done so much for me. I can't believe I was such an ass to you earlier. I told you not to worry about it, so don't. Alright, I'll see you around. Yeah. For the love of everything, be careful! And so we get helped out once again. The waterway has been repaired, and it actually serves as a great way of getting around from town to town. So it'll make doing side quests a little bit less tedious for me, fortunately. The path to the entrance is just... the path above the entrance to the shopping district should take me to the boat landing. I like how there wasn't even an animation of NieR nodding to think that he said it, or even thought it. I'm pretty sure it was just shoved in there after testing, where people were like, where the fuck is this waterway? Because I have never seen it before in my life. They probably just went, ugh, stuck that right into the code, right in the... Well, you know, I don't even have an elaborate analogy for this. They just stuck it in the code. That's all you really need to know. Oh, Mr. Water Wheel. Boom! Oh, let's see what's in here. Nothing.
Sup?
Ho ho there! Popo! Mr. Popo told me about you. Anyway, Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going and I'll settle you there. No charge. And so we can go to the Lost Shrine, which is actually near the Northern Plains. We'll see a bit more about this just as we get there.
The Lost Shrine is at the other end of this cave.
And the Shadow Lord's castle lies just beyond.
Let us make haste.
That sounded rather monotone. So you think this would be a completely new area, but it's actually an area that you could see from the Northern Plains. As you can see, that's the bridge to get to the Two Brothers weapons shop, and this is just a little lake, and you can see the shades on the other side. Yeah, you probably may have been wondering what was on the other side this entire time, but really it was just the rear entrance into the Lost Shrine. Excellent. It's actually kind of interesting how the Lost Shrine becomes such a monolithic structure now that we have to take the lower road. Without the bridge and being at eye level, it seems so normal at eye level. It seemed like something that you could climb in maybe half an hour. But no, now it's just this monolithic structure that just curls around it and makes it seem like such an intimidating structure. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just, it gives me the willies. It even gives the Badger the willies. Don't talk to Badger about the willies. It's not a good thing. But fortunately we have the Phoenix spear at our side, and we can crush anything that comes our way. We are the Destructor. We are the Behest. What? No, that's not the right word. We are finding loot. It's a new spear. It's called the Devil Queen. It's actually kind of terrible. Might try upgrading it later. It's kind of unfortunate because this curl around the entire Lost Shrine structure is actually completely useless. You could have just taken an elevator to the top and they probably could have installed one. I don't know what this was exactly meant to really do, but oh well, pathfinding in games was never really a focused structure. Well, focused point when developers come to making games. I mean, what is this even? Is this supposed to be some sort of rickety path down to a dock? And for what purpose? Who knows? But we're back to where the game really began, the Lost Shrine. And let's see what it has to hold for us now. I like to take a moment and just listen to the chorus. It's almost nostalgia-bringing because we haven't heard these choir sings or whatever it is, just for a long time we haven't actually been able to hear it. And so now that we hear it, it's like you can really sense that there's some sort of foreboding structure here. Nothing else really gave this sort of eminence of destruction and, well, how do I put it? It's a very... I can't put the song into words, but it's very heavy, very weighing down, and very spiritual in a way, as you can't... Probably from the fact that you just can't understand it in the first place. Nothing has really changed here. Even the box puzzles, I'm pretty sure, are completely similar. But otherwise, yeah, the enemies are stronger, but you've got your companions now. You came here in the first place to find Grimoire Vice by yourself, and, well, I don't like it here with companions, let's put it that way. Emil and Kaine, well, there are a lot of chances for enemies to be thrown off of ledges, and Emil and Kaine will take any chance to go chasing after them. So their pathfinding on the stairs is pretty fucking terrible until they actually teleport. What are you even firing at, Emil? You crazy boy! Boom! Good shot. Good shot. Let's roll. Way! And that's why I love Dark Execution. Knocking bitches off stairs since 1987. Sweet. God, I love the Phoenix Spear. Health salve, hell yeah, you doggy. really, this area is a little bit uninteresting because, of course, we have already seen it before. And I'm trying to think of other reoccurring dungeons in other games that were tedious but bearable. So I'm saying bearable, so this isn't Phantom Hourglass we're talking about. This is, well, I can't really think of a dungeon that you've had to revisit that had some sort of plot significance. Leave some in the comments, I'd actually be interested, because you might be able to shake my memory on a few of them. As far as I'm aware, these box puzzles have not changed. So I'm just going to skip through them. You can see each one and how they conclude, but otherwise there's really no point.
This is all too easy.
I'm almost disappointed.
You said it. Oh yeah, that's Badger power for you. Just let the blood splatter on the walls. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn. Burn, motherfuckers, burn. Ugh, that really hurt my throat for some reason, but that was actually the first song I ever learned to sing as a child. Yes, that explains a lot, doesn't it? Oh, there are more nope, zombies. Oh god, I've been playing too much DayZ recently, I am sorry. Everything is a zombie now. Even the dog is a zombie. Zombie dog! Okay, we don't need to go that way, there's no point. I'm pretty sure there's no loot, and if so, I can come back for it. It's not important. Hope you like box puzzles, because they got more of them. It almost makes you wonder what they were thinking when they did this, and I'm pretty sure I said something like that, relatively similar, when I first arrived here, but what exactly is the Lost Shrine supposed to represent? It's a fortress of some kind, and it's obviously before modernism, so it's not very modern, it's quite rustic, surrounded by a gigantic wall, and the structures just don't make any sense. What the purpose was is very unclear, to the point that they had to use wooden bridges, but yet they make massive logic structures for whatever purpose. I can't figure it out at all. And they're all so simple. I mean, I don't know what kind of age range they were looking for when they did this game, but these do not tax me at all. There is nothing difficult about them. They're all the same shape. There's never more than 4 boxes to deal with at a time. I don't know. I'll have to review and check the episodes prior to make sure that these are actually the same puzzles, because I haven't got the faintest fucking clue. And if they are increased difficulty, then I'm going to have to laugh at Caviar. Too bad Caviar is dead. Sucks to be Caviar. Speaking of physics puzzles, I'm actually thinking of, for some reason, whenever I think of a physics puzzle, I always think of Half-Life 2 and how the seesaw mechanic works. That one that developers seem very, very, reliant upon. Well, that was easy. It's funny because despite how the building is structured, I've never had trouble with falling off of it. You'd think that'd be a different issue considering how dilapidated it is. That's the annoying thing, that enemies gradually become smarter, and I love the little details that they gave to the AI, because even in enemy soldiers where guns are apparent, you never really note too much of their AI, because you never really get up close and personal with them. The Shades, however, learn to put on armor, they learn to wield weapons, whereas before they didn't. And just everything they do is coated with a sense of developed learning, like they're becoming their own form of sentient race. And it almost makes you wonder, by sentient race, do they go to war? Or do they, or as they become sentient, do they come to defend themselves? As for what their purposes are, I have no idea, and how they make weapons out of the same structure that is their own, I don't understand why actual bladed weapons come stronger than the material that the shades are made out of. I'm not entirely sure. There's so many questions and most of them will never go answered. The developer kind of gave a bit of a cop-out, as they said. In most stories, you never really fully comprehend the details. If there's some sort of really deep, complicated plot involved, there's no way just some bloke with a giant beard and a wizard robe will be able to tell you all about it. There's only so much that people know and what you can piece together. And being honest, the logic in it is flawless. It's not a lie. It's actually pretty sound. And because, really, when have you ever heard all the details? When there's an enemy and a hero, it's one of those morally grey obligations where people don't need... Well, they don't know the other side of the story, and therefore it doesn't really matter. There's only one side to a story, but really you can only get the whole unbiased story of NieR Gestalt from a book. And that's only because the developers wrote it themselves, and it came with a limited edition version of Replicant. It's also where I get all my details, by the way. Good research material. There's probably nothing in that box. I know there's no weapon in it. Hello, enemies. Oh god, enemies. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Beautiful. Oh, NieR, when will you ever stop being a badass? What's that, NieR? You say never. I can agree with that. It's always a good idea when enemies get a little bit fond of blocking to use magic, because obviously what the hell is a blade gonna do against a spiraling red focus of death? I'm out of magic, fuck. God, I love that effect. It's so beautiful. It's like a rain cloud of enemies. No game has ever given me that sort of satisfaction. No matter how poor NieR's goddamn gameplay is considered to be, there are some things about it that just top everything else. It's surprising. It almost makes you wonder what developers are doing. Because NieR was a game that was cobbled together from lost projects. Oh god, mini-boss time. Oh, hello. Oh god, the dark ones cannot be absorbed. Fortunately, we can reflect it straight back at it and ruin his shit. And fortunately, Phoenix Sphere ruins him. Good night, motherfucker. Rest well. No loot? No? That's balls. I should have gotten something out of that. Then again, everyone seems to be completely convinced that I have a ridiculous form of luck. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing through there either, so I'm not going to waste our time. We're going straight to the top. The lights of the city are not bright enough for us. We need to go to Stardom. We need to go straight to the Shadow Lord's abode.
Kaine, Emil, I want you to... Look, I'm sorry, right?
Sorry for what?
I'm going to talk to the villagers. I want them to let you in.
Oh, it's no big deal. Right, Kaine?
I'm used to it.
Well, you shouldn't be. It's crap, and it needs to change.
I wish everyone felt the same way.
Emil.
It's alright, really. I like camping out with Kaine. It's kind of fun, in a weird way. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough! I got a fucking image to maintain.
Aww. They sit around the campfire eating nice roasts and having a good time. Wait, Emil eats? Does Emil actually eat? I never really contemplated this before, and now I think I need to go and have a lie down, because that's kind of gross. Because it'd just fall out of him. No, Emil, please don't do that. Please, no. Like, why can you can turn your head in 360 degrees. I've learned too much about Emil already. I do not like this.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to hear. For some reason I can't use my magic though. There we go, much better. Much better indeed. Ooh, leather gloves, that sounds useful. And more words. I like words. Boom! There's no hiding from NieR. Huh, what's up here? I've never actually noticed this ladder. Kind of curious now. Oh, it seems to be a quick way out in case we want it. Never mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we enter the room, there's actually one thing I want to show you. It's a new weapon. Beast Lord. Not Beast Bane, but Beast Lord. And it's actually the weapon premiered in all of the art of NieR Gestalt. He's always wielding the Beast Lord. It's a weapon of fire, and even though it's weaker than the Phoenix Spear, I don't care. It's fucking sweet. It's slow, but it does a good deal of damage, and it just looks so cool. It suits him in every way. It's a weapon without a hand. Well, it's a weapon without any guard. It appears Hansel is still alive.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
I don't understand how they are creatures of the darkness and how they get extinguished in the light. It's never really explained. God damn it. Unfortunately, while his shades are out, he actually gains a shield of invincibility. So you've just got to basically wail on him for as long as you can.
You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming!
These
They're not very
creatures
important
cannot
though. Half
abide
this
the
arena is
sun.
light.
Lure them into the light.
God damn it. I was hoping I could get that swing in before he stopped. Ah, damn it now. I believe the weak spot is that robe on his back, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, great. Time sphere.
You felt the beast.
The beast shows a new renewed source of determination, almost as if hatred guides its actions. Strangely sentient yet again. I switched to the Phoenix Sphere because it makes more sense in the upcoming cutscene, let's just put it that way. Not because it's more powerful or anything, even though that would be the smart thing to do. But see, he's nearly down. This weapon completely makes a joke out of him. It's actually kind of sad, really.
Kaine! Kaine, are you alright? We've got to get help.
I fear there is little we can do.
No! Kaine! Get back.
What is that?
Kaine! Kaine!
And so the shade is awoken inside Kaine, and she becomes more of a beast for it.
Shade!
We've no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Please come back!
Stay your blade. Magic is required against this foe.
I don't understand why he says that. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with you.
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again, as many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is, we're gonna get you back! I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine! I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you! I'm weak and sad and lonely, but somehow you make me strong! You're my friend and I need you, so you can't go away!
All right. Stop crying.
You should know that that scene actually auto-scrolls and you can't actually stop it from happening, to really give a sense of the erraticness that Emil is feeling, that he just barrels through his words, that you can't even stop it. It's kind of nice, actually. I thought it was kind of a nice touch. I think it's a little bit too soon to be crying over Kaine because she only just got depetrified, and now she's already on the verge of death. I felt like a little bit more time could have been used between the two scenes because, well, it's too much drama for one girl. Ugh. I don't understand why they asked if she was alright when she had a big fuck-off spear through her chest. Great script writing. Amazing. But let's not forget what we came here for.
Thank you. I'm all right.
Over there. A massive magical wall and a golden shimmer. What could it possibly be? How did Vice and NieR miss it the first time? Obtained a mysterious stone fragment. What is this? I have no idea. How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola. When in doubt, go ask the lady. It's a cipher of some kind. Can you decipher its meaning? I think it's the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this. Sacrifice, the law of robotics, the Stone Guardian, loyal Cerberus, and the memory tree. I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given what you found in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice. The law of robotics. Yeah, we went through this. The law of robotics probably refers to the junk heap. And memory tree might be the forest of myth. But as for sacrifice and loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue. No problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right? Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage. We kill them, or they kill us. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord. It won't be easy. Kill Shades and save my daughter. Easiest thing in the world. But how can you be sure that she's... Because she is, alright? And NieR's determination shows through in the sign of blissful ignorance. He's completely and utterly devoted to the idea that Yona is still alive, even after 5 years. So the junk heap in the forest of myth, right? I'm on my way. Please be careful. Oh, and listen, about Kaine and Emil. The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just, they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight. I'll hurry them along as best I can, but can you please give them a little more time? I guess. And with that, we've finally found our next objective, to find the find the 5 stone keys. As for what it entails, I'm not entirely sure, but it may dispel that barrier. Well, what next? We're going to be heading straight for the junk heap, and I'm going to be doing this right away, only because I need to get into the next floor of the junk heap to be able to do the rest of the side quests without having 10 metric tons of ball ache. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, shall we? Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap. Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry. Maybe we can, but that's for another episode. Thanks for joining me with NieR Gestalt, everybody, and I'll see you in the next edition.